Hello, and welcome to 6DOF Reviews. I'm Pete Austin, and today I'm going to be taking you to town. And by that, of course, I mean taking you to Townsmen VR. Now, you might note that there is a semi-fully formed settlement happening right here, and you might think, why, Pete, why have you started your video when you've already done so much? And the reason, sweet viewer, is because I thought I had hit record, but I had not. That's a whoopsie. That's on me. So, anyway, this is Townsmen. It is a city builder. It is a god sim. It is somewhere in those vicinities. This is the second level. It is still somewhat tutorial-like. I did the tutorial yesterday just so that you didn't have to watch me fumbling through the very, very early stages of the game. And now that I've played it for about 40 minutes, I can tell you a little bit about it. Now, one thing I will say is this type of game is a relaxing game, a cozy game, the sort of game that you play when you just feel like putting your feet up. As such, I'm not going to be giving you a high-octane, action-packed video. You're going to watch these little guys. Hi, little guys. What is your name? You look like a Jim to me. Is your name Jim? That's so weird. Have we met? Honestly, big cities, man. No one wants to talk to you anymore. This is a bird. Hello, Terrence. Why would I possibly call you Terrence? Away with you. Yes, so I'm going to show you the basic mechanics of the game. I'm going to recap a little bit about what has already been done, but what you're probably not going to get is this crazy riveting, like I couldn't take my eyes off the screen sort of experience. So we'll keep it fairly short. I'll tell you the goods, the bads, and just give you a second impression of how I think the game works. So, like most games in this genre, you start off small. You have a bunch of these little dudes and dudettes, and nothing around you. Just get plonked on an island. There are some contrivances by way of narrative to explain why floating hand man is suddenly in charge of this island, and then off you go. You build structures such as a well. Well. That was bad, sorry. This is my log cutter's cabin, where he cuts logs. Yes. Excellent. He cuts those logs, or she, by cutting down trees. And it's very easy. Look, there's one in action. Is that Jim? Rude Jim, that's who I'm going to call him. It's very easy to sort of say, okay, I would like Denise to cut a tree down. That tree is a sapling. It can't be cut. But this one can. So you plop it there, and off you go. You might want... this guy is definitely a Bob. Yes, 100% this guy's a Bob. You might want Bob to become a hunter. So pop him there. Quick change of outfit. Off he goes to hunt. You've got fisher people getting fishies, or you can just go and do it yourself. Here, would you? No, you're in it for the sport, aren't you, fella? Well, don't mind if I do. Sushi. Yes, so you can build fishing huts. You can build... I forget what I was building here. I'm building something. It wants me to build a farm. Farm is the next thing. So what happened while I thought I was recording is over here, out of the distance from the blue yonder, this vessel appeared, and I thought, oh, look, merchants are coming to trade with us. And then I saw the craggly tentacle beard of doom, and I thought, oh, bugger, they're pirates. And lo and behold, they're pirates. And they have tasked me with providing them with resources, lest I fall foul of their wrath. Ah, no. So we're making them stone, and we're making them wood. We're getting them stoned, as it were. And now I need to build a farm. So the inventory slots are all well manageable on the thumbstick, which you can't see me doing here. You can find out what you're supposed to be doing next. Learn a little bit more about your population. What have you got? What do you need? That's all very good. And building. So I'm going to build, in the food section, a farm. Let's go. Now, farms need quite a lot of space, and I am hopeful that I have enough. Oh dear. You've got to be... Oh, wait, hang a second. What is this? Did I already make a farm? I've been chatting to you and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Here, would you like to build this? Whatever it is, let's see what that turns out to be. You could do a bit of building too. Here. There. That's right. So over here, you get your wood, but then you need to turn the wood into planks. And so you need a sawmill. And actually, this one here, you need, apparently, you can't make fish stew. Oh, I don't think I have enough resources. Let's have a little look. Resources. What have I got here? Raw materials. I've got no boards and no stones. I need a stone cutter's cottage. What's this one? That's my stone mason. Yes, very good. I don't want to tear that down. Well, I seem to have a rather sharp lack of resources right now. Anyway, so these are the basic premises of the game. It looks really quite lovely. At least I will say, let's go out a little bit. This bit looks really quite lovely. I'm very happy with my island. The water effect is really good. You can come right in. You can get to know all of these people over here. That's Rachel. She used to be dating Kyle over there, but there was a bit of a mix-up. One of them wanted kids, the other one didn't. Hijinks ensued. See, this all looks very good. You can get right up into it. And it's very easy to move around. So as you're getting busy with things, you can sort of bounce as you need to very quickly. The game mechanics will no doubt become more complex over time. I'm guessing just from my experience with similar sorts of games. But yes, I'm sure that there will be new resources that need to be managed. There will be new threats. I know from watching the trailers that there is eventually the chance to build an army. And that army will defend you against hordes of enemies who wish to do you harm. You can grab a cloud if you want. It's like marshmallows. Want 2 clouds? Do that. Oh, isn't that delightful? Want 4 clouds? Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Yes. And so on and on it goes. One of the things that I haven't encountered yet, and I do hope that this is a feature as the game progresses, is the ability to speed up time. Usually games like this, you'll get to the point where you kind of set things in motion, and then once you've set everything in motion, you can click a button, go to 1.5 or double speed, and just get to the business end of things. Like, so, for example, right now, as I ramble at you, I'm really just waiting for them to build this freaking farm. And then once the farm is... Oh, speak of the devil.
What is a farm without a field? Build a wheat field from the farm's build options.
Look at that. And now we want to build a wheat field from the build options. There. What? You're saying that wasn't enough space? What about there? There you go.
Now we can grow and harvest wheat. The farmer will
If I
fill water
only had a
from the well to
brain.
make the wheat grow. When the wheat is fully grown, we should harvest it and bring it to the ship.
There you go. So that's what's happening here. I've built all the little buildings that I need to. You've got to be really careful that you lay things out correctly. I did have a little oopsie daisy where I'd set things up in such a way that I couldn't actually get this lovely farm, and I had to tear down all my other buildings. I used to have an inn that was right here, which is where people get food. Right now it's just a bunch of raw fish over there. Why don't I build them a cauldron? No, because I don't have the resources for a cauldron. Well, gosh.
Hey, I'm still waiting for you to load my ship.
Oh, this is the pirate from earlier. She's quite polite, actually. She's very reasonable. I actually stole her treasure, and she came back to get her treasure, and she said, in my trade, we don't like when people do that. And I cowered, and I said, please let me get you boards and stone and wheat. Actually, I offered to challenge her to a dance-off, but she wanted none of that. Anywho, so these are my first impressions of Townsmen VR. I don't think there's too much more to be gained from watching me continue to play this level. It's at this stage as entertaining as watching wheat grow. But I don't mean that in a negative way. These games are what they are. When you play these games, you play them because you want to just chill out and relax, and it's not an action combat experience. It's quite the opposite, and you don't go into it with those sort of expectations. So here we go. Townsmen VR, previously released on PC VR, a title that I have actually been hoping to play for some time, and here I am doing it and playing it, just as I dreamed. If you dream, you too can have. If you get the chance, if you feel like it, there's a button located nearby that looks like this, and then you get your finger, and you go, donk, like that, and then my self-esteem goes like this. Yee. Did that give the right impression? Yes, it did. If you like the channel, would like to stay up to date with all of the news, reviews, and interviews, click the subscribe button now. In fact, click the subscribe button, or the birdie gets it. No, I'm kidding. I was always going to eat him. Tasty. Tastes like chicken. Ooh. I need a hunter to hunt this. Here, you're wearing green. Surely that makes you a hunter. Here, you go there. And look, a little bunny. Fuck it up. Yes, I've clearly lost it. Have a pleasant day part. Please enjoy Townsmen VR. Or not, it's your choice. I'm not connected to this in any way, but I think it's cool. Bye.